Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel. And today I have another lovely Birdmoss box that has been sent to me for review. Some of you guys know I just think this box is so special. It's so different from any of the other boxes that I open. It's kind of a lifestyle box, but it's really about the experience, which is a mixture of items and a sense of magic and poetry. So I feel like you have to watch a few of the unboxings to kind of get a vibe for what you might receive in these boxes. But another good sort of preview of the world of Birdmoss is of course the 11 Nights in Birdmoss box that I opened as part of our 12 Days of Christmas series, which the playlist should now be active. I kind of kept the playlist under wraps because some of you guys were sneaking ahead and trying to watch the days in advance. So definitely check that out if you are interested. Now this box is, I believe now $45 per month. I think there is a little discount if you do a longer multi-month subscription right up front. I do have a code for you though. It is simply my name, Noelle, N-O-E-L, and that will save you $7 on your first box. But it is a great box just to be on their email list because she does all kinds of extra deals and specials where you might get extra magical kits or boxes. So definitely check it out if this is something that appeals to you. So this is what the box looks like. It says Glimpse a Magical World, which is definitely a good sort of moniker for it, or a good little motto for it. But let me go ahead and read the description that I think I got from the website a while ago. Birdmoss box subscribers say it's like getting a daydream in the mail. With each box, you will receive works of art and self-care rituals that engage all the senses to create an immersive, magical experience. Think of it as a package from a friend who cherishes your delightful heart and spirit. So you have to kind of appreciate this kind of thing. I know some of you have been like, I want to love it and I do admire it, but I don't necessarily see the value. This is not one of those value boxes where you're paying your $45 and you're getting a total retail value of like $100. It really is for the experience of these interesting treats, although we have gotten really useful items in here as well, and items that I feel like just kind of create an atmosphere in your home or in your desk world. That's where I have most of my Birdmoss magical treats and things. Your boxes are accompanied by poetry and prose, which tell of a gifted dreamer. You are that dreamer, and this is your story. Some letters and documents arrive inside your monthly box, and others are emailed to you. So I'm always excited when I get an email from Birdmoss as well, because again, it's always inviting you on this journey, this experience. But there are themes, and I think this theme is the field mice, because there's usually a spoiler in the box for the next month's theme. So, oh, so pretty, you guys. Look at how lovely. So of course we have the classic poem on the inside lid, which I will read to you. And then there's always some fun little details. So this time we have like this little sheaf of wheat, I guess. And then of course the beautiful silver seal. So let's see. Gather pen, paper, matches. This is the start of it all. When finally dusk begins to fall and muffle the day's noises and needs, it starts with a tug, a beckoning scent, a rustle, the faint rattle of seeds you didn't know you were missing. From a story pouring forward in another place, you break the seal, I just did, and feel the skating brush of a wing. All right, so inside we have sort of our theme card. This is very sweet. It's the field mice, but then it kind of has like a sub-theme of snug, which is very appropriate for this time of year. This definitely has kind of hygge vibes. It has mystical, magical vibes. So in the back, on the back, it says, as the winter solstice approaches, the field mice close off some of their tunnels to hold in the warmth. The rest of the year is a blur of hectic foraging and trading, but in the winter they live off the stockpiles they've accumulated in storerooms and nut cellars and seed cellars. They sleep late in their little moss-lined beds. After waking, they gather for cups of tea and linger in conversation. For a few months, their lives are snug, self-contained, and restful. That sounds fabulous, doesn't it? So I know some people are not into rodents. I think mice are adorable. That's from having a pet mouse once upon a time. If you are a gardener, you are not into mice. If you are my parents who live out in the country where the mice like to crawl up into mechanical equipment and chew the lines, you are not a fan of the mice, but I think they are adorable. So I love this idea of them having tea at their little itty bitty tables. I don't know. I just think it's so cute. And I love when people do that in their homes where they like will draw like a little like cartoon mouse hole in the floorboards. I just think it's so cute. So the other thing that we get to actually guide us through a little bit more is this letter. It says, the crows determine your entitlements of travel within Birdmoss. The scarred crow has sent you a message. When you dream to Birdmoss, you can now grow larger or smaller at will. You can explore the tall tree canopy or the tiny tunnels made by the field mice. I don't know if that means that there's different tiers of boxes now or not, but I love her handwriting that she adds to annotate these letters. So each of these paragraphs will tell us about one of the items in the box, and then of course we also have all of the fun little annotations and drawings. She has like a little frog here. There's some little footprints. Although those look like more like tiger prints than mouse prints, but let's see. You make yourself small and dream to a mouse hole in the clove house. So we've already been to the clove house this year. I'm so excited. So this is the December box, by the way, because she does usually send it towards the end of the month. So I'm just getting to it now because I'm going back to one box a day for a little while, you guys, until they pile up on me again. And then we'll do some double days again. So let me see if I can pull everything out so that I can read the things in order, because I have found that it is kind of nice to read the things in order versus trying to just do it as they come out of the box. All right, let's see. Although some things come in like more boxes, so I don't necessarily know. And then this could be possibly, all right. It looks like then we have our spoiler for January. Ooh, this is gonna be a good one, you guys. In January, meet the wolves. I love wolves. I not just the movies about them. I have lots of wolf stuff. I don't know why. I just one of my many spirit animals, I guess. So I'm excited about that one. Okay, let's see. What do we have? It says, you enter the mouse hole and proceed cautiously through the dark tunnel. You meet a field mouse pouring oat milk into tiny buckets. You introduce yourself and she invites you to join the others for a cup of tea. Oh my goodness, this is the cutest thing. I don't know if it's a little finger puppet or not. I don't think it is. I think she's just a little creature from Amika. Look at our little field mouse, you guys. How freaking cute is that? So not necessarily the most functional items in this box, but completely adorable. So there are her milk jugs. I thought it was maybe a finger puppet, but under her skirt, I'm gonna be rude and show you under her skirt, there's her little feet, which are kind of like wrapped wire. So I feel like you might be able to get her to stand up. She does have a little tie, so you could use her as an ornament. I still have some time on my tree. She has apron strings in the back that are tied and a little wire tail that you can have stick out. That is just so cute. Let me hang her by her head so you can get the full spin around. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I adore that. Like, yeah, I like to be clean and contemporary, but I have a heart for kawaii and adorable things like this. Also, just like the detail on this with her little apron, her little dress having a bow in the back. I'm amazed. And the little whiskers. Oh, so cute. It says, the mice enrich their tea with milk and sugar. Next we have a glowing mushroom. So I think this is what's in this little pouch. So I actually just pulled it out of this little pouch. It is a glowing mushroom. Oh dear, I think mine is upside down. So it's in this little capsule. It's actually like, I don't know if it's glued. Okay, so you can see it's like a little bottle, but it's supposed to be there, and you can see there's a little moss right there. Mine looks like it's kind of about to fall over, but let's read about the glowing mushroom. The mice have created a tangled network of tunnels connecting their storerooms and living spaces. The tunnels also lead to various fields, fruit trees, and barns, but some paths are sealed off for the winter months. The mice light the cave-like tunnels with luminous mushrooms. So I'm guessing, just based on the color of it as well, that it's going to glow in the dark. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a little glow-in-the-dark mushroom. I'm going to have to see if I can uncork it eventually. Hopefully. I did it. Because I want my mushroom to sit upright. And so it just looks like the glue needs to be reaffixed so that it's not tipping over, because I want my mushroom to be correct. So here is my glowing mushroom. But now that I've got kind of smooshed it back amongst the moss, then I can put it back into its little jar. So what a cute little like kind of nightlight to have maybe on your desk or something. I think that's really cute. So I'm not going to press the cork in too far, but I was able to fix it. Next, we have a lace doily. Now, I don't know what I will do with this, but it almost looks handmade because look, oh, mine's just a little kinked. So we have a little lace doily. definitely, I don't know what to do with that except for maybe put my mushroom and my mouse on it, but let's read about what we're supposed to do with it. The mouse leads you from the dark tunnel into a bright kitchen. You marvel at the comfortable household the mice have created. It is decorated with a combination of some mouse-made furniture, a few items that appear to have been pilfered from dollhouses, and some human-scale objects which have been repurposed. You spot a spool of thread used as a stool and a tea strainer serving as a giant colander. A crocheted doily on the floor adds to the room's coziness. Use yours as a coaster, as a stencil, or to top a mason jar. Oh, that's a cute idea, to top a mason jar, or just to put under your tea, like you would use a doily. So it would have been nice if we got 2 of them, honestly, but I guess it's supposed to be like a little area rug in the mouse house. Pretty cute. Pretty cute. It says, or use it as a decorative snowflake in a tree or a window. Ooh, we had another idea that was written in the script. All right, we also got some tiny candle supplies. I'm gonna guess that that's what's in this box. The underground village is relatively insulated and safe, but very little natural light reaches the living spaces. The field mice have developed a method of candle making which doesn't require heating a vat of wax. They wrap sweet-smelling sheets of beeswax around cotton wicking. Quicken the wick and wax with an intention as you roll it. So here's a little bit of ritual. Because each candle is so easy to make, you can perform this brief ritual on an as-needed basis. Each little candle sustains a bright flame for about 25 minutes. Light one to demarcate a period of focus. So there was a bunch of shred in there, so I was just trying to open it over the box. But here is a little tangle of some wick. And then we also had some tissue paper. Oh, okay, so there's just some tissue paper surrounding each of these little sheets of beeswax. And we got quite a bit, as well as, happily, some instructions. So it says cut a length of the wicking a bit longer than one side of the beeswax rectangle. Either the short or the long side will work. Warm a sheet of beeswax in your hands. Press the wicking into the wax on the edge of the rectangle and make sure to leave a small tail of wick to light. Roll the wax tightly around the wick. Smooth the edges by pressing them with your fingers. The candle can be mounted by simply pressing the lightly tacky base into a holder or dish, or add it to a cake. Never leave a burning candle unattended. So if you wanted to get fancy too, and so it looks like we've got quite a few sheets, and they're all divided by a little piece of tissue paper so they don't stick together. You could also cut them into very thin triangles so that your candles don't come out looking just like a tube, but you could make them actually look like a little cone, like a little Christmas tree. But it looks like she gave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sheets, 8 little mini sheets. Oh my goodness, so cute. I think that's adorable. So I'd probably make a bunch of little ones. Wow, she gave us 8 sheets, so it's a bit late for it, but you could have used it for your like Hanukkah candles if you wanted to, just to do like a little mini menorah. That would have been adorable. All right. We also got a trio of teas. So see, some of the items are very like functional, and this is a great tea brand. It is Stephen Smith Tea Maker. I think I just got some Stephen Smith Tea Maker tea in my literary book club persuasion box. So we have one which is Golden Light, the gold standard of turmeric teas. This richly vibrant infusion is filled with feelings of sweet well-being, activated by black pepper, lemon, cardamom, and smooth sarsaparilla. Caffeine free, but you guys know I love my caffeine. We also got a full leaf green tea, Rose City Jamaica. Says, which I wanted to read as Jamaica, but it's Jamaica. It says a delicious Portland twist on traditional Japanese Jamaica. It combines the light nutty flavor of roasted rice with the grassy green tea character of sencha and maofeng from China. Softly finished with rose petals, a light kiss of manuka honey, and Italian bergamot oil. See, these are some fancy teas, you guys. And finally, we got some red nectar herbal infusion, a delicious infusion of rooibos known as red bush from Clan William at the Western Cape of South Africa, paired with a succulent dose of neighboring honeybush and a bit of natural orchard fruit flavor. Lightly sweet, medium-bodied, and highly quaffable, hot or iced. They also have some good copywriters for their teas. So, perhaps because of their easy access to the local spice shop, the mice are well stocked with tea and present you with several choices. In Birdmoss, these varieties have been assigned to correspondences: red to nurture the heart, green to support the intellect, and yellow to lighten the spirit. I like that. Doesn't quite go with the chakras because then the green would be for the heart. But I love the intentions of these T's. So let's actually have T be our secret password for today, T-E-A. If you have never done this before, when you come across a secret password in one of my videos, you want to enter it along with your contact information in the Google form linked for you in the description box below, along with so many other things. At the end of the month, I go through and I use a random number picker to select a few winners to receive a mystery box from me as a way of saying thank you for watching my videos in their entirety. You have to be 18 years or older. You have to have a US or Canadian mailing address. It is in no way affiliated with YouTube or the boxes that I open here, just my way of showing my appreciation and sharing some of the amazing goodies that I get to review here on the channel with all of you. So today's secret password is simply T, T-E-A. All right, so finally we have one more item. I actually thought this was a very bountiful box for Birdmoss. It is a makeshift tea set, and it came in this little guy. So again, not the most functional item, but just again, kind of creates that idea of magic. It says, you are amused to receive your tea in a thimble. This part of the tunnel runs beneath the forest. You hear a howl in the distance. That's the wolves. Uh-oh. You guys, this is so cute. So here, I have to show you one by one. We have this itty bitty teapot, which I suppose with the handle you could use as a charm. And then we have an itty bitty teacup and saucer. Can you see those? Are they showing up? I hope they are. Let me see if I can get them to be a little bit closer. Oh my goodness, those are so cute. So you could definitely use both of them as a charm because they both have a loop. They are made out of metal, cast out of metal. They're so detailed though. They almost look like buttons because let me show you the back side. So they kind of look like they could have been snaps or something, but they're not. So definitely a little, well, this is a very small teapot for this teacup, I will say. Like, well, no, I guess so. It's more like a 2-serving teapot, but very cute. But you also, because, you know, you have come into the world of the mice, they are going to give you a little bit of a bigger cup, and they give you a thimble. So, and it's actually a real thimble that you could use if you're a thimble person. So, 2 cute little items that you could place on a little mini table if you have a dollhouse or if you have someone who has a dollhouse. Little itty bitty things, not the most functional, but you could use them as pendants. You could, if you're crafty and you do have like a jewelry making kit, you could turn them into earrings. You guys know I like my longer earrings, so those would be really pretty at the end of like a little piece of chain. That would be really cute actually. So we got those. I think this was a really fun box, honestly. So the milkmaid mouse, that is like totally something that my mom or I would get for each other because we love little cute things like this. This honestly looks like a lot of the ornaments that I have on my tree just because it's a little wonky and so adorable. We got our glowing mushroom, which I have sort of righted, which I don't know where I'll put that. The lace doily, even though it's a functional item, is the only thing that I don't know that I would do anything with personally, just because I don't have a lot of doily kind of style going on in my home. I love the candle kit. I just think that is super duper cool. I never figured out yet. I mean, I still have some time. Some of the crafts that we've gotten in Birdmoss boxes, I haven't quite gotten around to doing them yet. So our trio of teas, I mean, you can't go wrong with some nice like kind of gourmet teas, and we got 3 sachets of that. And then finally our adorable little tea set. So not the most functional, but still adds to the spirit of the box, to the experience of these little mice that have invited you into their cozy home. I love the candle set the most. I just think that's fun, like a really easy thing to do very, very quickly and enjoy that. And I honestly, even though also not functional, so adorable. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about this field mouse box. I guess it's mice. There were more than one of them. Let me know if you are excited about the wolf box coming up for next month. And if you are interested in entering the magical world of Birdmoss along with me, check out their link that I'll leave for you below, as well as that code to save $7. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please help me out with a thumbs up, and I will see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.